Yeah, they know me by name. Super sad. So, as the year is ending, we all know that lines are coming out with new products. Target is empty, Walgreens is empty, Rite Aid is empty. Every single display has like nothing in it, so therefore you know it's coming. So what I did is I took a trip to Walgreens after I picked up my prescription, and I looked in their section, which was fantastic, which, by the way, when did they start selling Soap and Glory? Can somebody tell me that? Because that is like amazing. So I picked up some new Wet n Wild products, and as far as I know, they are new because that is what the package says. So let's get on. We're going to do some swatching. We're going to do some comparing. We're going to do some other stuff I may not know, but we'll figure it out as we go along, guys. So let's get started. Today I have 5 brand new Wet n Wild products for you. So, did I already say that? I think I already said that. Guys, I just got them from work. Anyway, I have 5 new Wet n Wild products for you, and I will give you prices and I will show you exactly what they are. So the first one is the Mega Cushion Soft Matte Lip Cream. Looks like this. It comes in, I think, 3 different colors. They had it in store. It is $4.99, so a little pricey for Wet n Wild in terms of lip products. So this is the color that I picked. They also had a bright pinky color and something, but this was more of a neutral. This is the top. It is like a little cushion. Kind of reminds me of the Melted. So let's get on some product. Let's see here. Ooh, this is like, oh, there we go. And there the product is, and it looks like, I'm sorry guys, looks like it pooped. Let's do a little swatchy. Oh, this is not what I was expecting. Okay, so here's what it looks like when you put it on. I can tell you it is very soft, but it is extremely sheer. Little reddish orange. It doesn't necessarily match. We'll see how it goes. I might have to compare this to the Melted to see how it applies in terms of the fact that it is a cushion and the Melted also has a cushion, and apply it on my lips at some point, but not today. I will be doing that later because I would like to do a drugstore tutorial. So let's move on to the next new product. We have the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Blush. It is a makeup stick. It retails for $3.99. It's actually not that bad. They do come in color corrector shades, I believe, bronzing shades, and highlighter shades. But this is what it looks like. It's just like those chubby sticks like other brands have. So this one I'm actually going to try. Let's see. It's very creamy. Ooh. It is very pretty, actually. I'm actually going to try this one. Let's see. Let's get the mirror and try it out. Just going to apply. Clearly I need to work with this a little bit. So it gives a little bit of color. I think I need to work with this a little bit, but as you guys can see, it does give color. Over here we got nothing. Over here we got color. I think you just have to blend it in a little bit more. But that was also another new product, and like I said, it does come in other forms of like sticky thingies. So that was the blush. Let's move on to the next product. Alright, next is a product that I'm actually really excited about. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Highlight. There also is a bronze contour shade, but it has this little girl on it. New, yay! I have not opened this yet, so let's open it and see what it's about. Okay, we do have a cushion in there and a little tab to keep the cushion in. And let's open this bad boy. Oh, it's just like a cushion foundation. So let's try this bad boy out. First, I'm going to try, now it's a little bit of a rosy color. It's not like what I have here. This is the Becca Moonstone. I also have this in powder form, but I've never seen a highlight come in sponge form. So let's try this out. So let's get the little sponge. I'm like a little scared to put this on my face. Oh. So there's the product, and let's try this out. Okay then. Hello. So this is clearly something that you need to probably, I would say maybe you can start off like this. Let's try and buff it out a little bit, because this is no joke, guys. This highlighter is no joke. Highlighter side, look at that. I am bringing in planes for landing. This side, we got nothing. So that is pleasantly surprising. I think that what I would actually do is probably blend it out a little bit with a blush, with a brush, and probably just put a little bit on here, but it is actually coming out fairly nicely. It's blending fairly nicely, and if you look straight on, you can't really see it. Go to the side, it's like BAM! So pleasantly surprised by this. Glad I did not get the contour though. If I did not mention, got it all over the vanity. If I did not mention the price, let's see. The highlight was $5.99, guys. Although for a highlighter, I also had their big one. It's Fergie, whatever. It wasn't that bad, but this is definitely different. I'm gonna work with it. I'm gonna probably do it in my drugstore tutorial, but that was definitely an interesting product. Next up, we have the Ultimate Brow Mascara. I am always on the hunt for brow mascaras because they are a lot easier than filling it in, and on days that I don't feel like doing my eyebrows, this is what I go to. So the brow mascara was $4.99. So I'm sure you guys can probably tell that's out. And by the way, I am in the shade. I picked Blonder Over Yonder. Has 3 different shades, I believe. So what I did is I have my eyebrows filled in on this side, and obviously on this side it's not filled in. So let's look at the one. It's small, looks promising. Let's try it out with color. Now the reason why I picked this color is because I plan on going back to blonde with my hair, so I picked this. So let's see. Okay, how this works. It's definitely giving me some color, and I can tell you, okay, that comes off pretty well. I mean, it did its job. It obviously doesn't look as defined as this side because it's only the mascara. I would probably have to fill it in, but I actually think that this would be a really good product if you're just going out and you don't feel like doing the whole spiel of makeup. There we go. I don't think it's half bad. I actually kind of like it. I like the natural look a little bit. I know the filled in look is good, but I actually kind of like this too. So let's do the rest of the video looking like a crazy person. I have one more product, and we are going to compare it to a product that I just bought. I'm back with the crazy eyebrows. So the next product we have is the Mega Slim Skinny Tip Eyeliner. This is a felt tip liner. It's just simple black. Oh wow. I wasn't expecting it to be that small. That's what she said. Anyway, I was not expecting it to be that small, guys. Look at how tiny that point is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare this. I have the Sephora, I have the Kat Von D. It's in my purse. I don't feel like getting it. But I do have the comparison, which is the Sephora. As you can see, it has a longer tip, just as precise, just a longer tip. And then for further comparison, let's try and figure out which cap is for which. For further comparison, we have what I received in my Ipsy bag by Aurora. This is the Intensely Precise eyeliner. This one's in brown. I don't think you guys really care. This one is obviously a lot thicker. So I'm going to do a test between this and the Sephora one, because that would be great if this was a really good dupe for the Kat Von D or for the Sephora, although I do love me some Sephora. So let's try this out. So this is the Sephora. So there's the tip, just the tip. So here's the tip, and I mean, super, I didn't go that hard on that, but black, pigmented, skinny, fantastic, love it to death. Let's try the Wet n Wild one. So I can tell you, the only thing I don't really like about this is it doesn't feel like I have as much control over it as I do with the Sephora one, because it's not as long of a tip, but it is definitely as precise as the tip. So I'm going to go in a little bit more on an angle, and okay, oh, okay, Wet n Wild, I see you. Okay, okay. Dry as matte. It does bleed a little bit, but I don't know if that's because I had makeup remover. I did a little bit of a thicker line right there. Definitely worth the try. It looks, I would compare it more to the Stila. I would compare it more to the Stila than to the Sephora and the Kat Von D one. But not that bad. I will try it, like I said, in my drugstore tutorial, which I'm going to do when I can get my hands on the rest of the Wet n Wild products, because I want to try out the entire Wet n Wild. So underrated. Love it. It was my original Let's Start makeup, and it has my heart. It has my heart. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was What's New at the Drugstore Wet n Wild edition. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. I do videos at least once or twice a week, especially if I'm bored. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and I love you all. Bye.